Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. He's just trying to get comfy. We're on Roadcraft and we're on the PlayStation 5 and we're on our creaky rocky chair. Yes, this would be a great chair to use if doing like a Halloween-y horror type thing, because it's all awful. Sorry, so I keep going on about it in the vain hope that somebody from a decent gaming chair company will just take pity on me and be like, for fuck's sake, mate, have a chair. Yeah. Anyway, so we've just done one objective on the last video, and that was all we did. So it was actually a lot shorter video than before, but the way things have been going and the way my mind was going, my coffee hadn't kicked in, so I was rambling and waffling and it was awful. So be warned, if you haven't watched that video, please go and watch that video and try and listen. I dare you to try and follow my conversation. Wow. Anyway, we're just about to go up my unfinished passage, misses, and yes, I will be saying that a lot in this video because I'm a child and I was brought up with carry-on films. So yes, misses. Deliver steel beams to the unfinished passage to strengthen the walls. Before we get into this, I always do this at the other end of the video, and it's pointless because by that time nobody's fucking watching. So please, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything at all other than the effort to click the like and subscribe buttons. Yeah, it's that simple. Honestly, it doesn't mean anything. You know, I'm not going to spam you, and I'm not going to suddenly start stalking you because, oh my gosh, I've got a subscriber. Quick, follow them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're not going to wake up in the middle of the night and I'm there at the end of the bed going, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. That would just, see, now that's in my head. I now have that image. God, I am so... Please like and subscribe, and I won't do that. And share this comment. Yeah, share this content and comment on this video, on anything I have said, whether you agree, disagree, hints, tips, ideas, whatever's. Just say hi. I'm honestly just literally put a comment and go hello. More than happy. That'd be great. So yes, on with the game. We did something else before. Yes, we did a thing. We set up the steel pipes facility storage because I needed to get 10 of them for an objective, and I've only got 2 left. That's fine. I've now got to deliver some steel beams to my unfinished passage. Misses. All together now. Misses. How many? 10? 10? Me. Right, which is going to be closest? Okay. See, if I went that way and across and then down, it's right there. And the steel beams are right there. I have 13 of them. Oh. So, can I pick it up from... No, you can't. Alright then. I don't know which vehicle to use. I can't be asked to try the lorry again. The semi, the articulated lorry. I really can't be dealing with that again. So I'm just thinking, can I get 10 beams? Look at this. I say this on most of my videos at the moment. Please leave a comment. Give me an idea. What is the... Right, so this is my modern art air installation, as you can see, right? I'm very proud of this, but it needs a name. All right, some pretentious modern art style name. So please leave a comment and say, I think you should call it this. All right, the more pretentious the better. All right, fantastic, thank you. Anyway, let's go to vehicles. Let's grab the big boy. How far away am I from where I need to be? Yeah, see. Yeah, sod it, we'll drive. That's not what I was in. I went in. Did I not go in? Enter vehicle. There you go. Ding ding. Right. See, it's either this one or the Caterpillar tracked dump truck, right? They are very, very useful for transporting other items, but you do have to be aware, especially like junk. But you do obviously have to be aware that you can't secure the load. I keep meaning to go onto the glitch bug reporting website and say about the fact that when you're driving around there's just randomly empty sand everywhere. Yeah, because for some reason that back doesn't lock. It's just awful. And it always dumps it where you really don't need it. You're welcome. Sheesh. Rude. Yeah, it's just really annoying, and it needs to be sorted. Come on. Oh wow, this is... Why is this so painfully slow? Painfully? Painfully. Oh, painfully. Don't ask. Oh my god. Straight line, anyone? What? What? Believe it or not, I'm actually turning my controller. What is going on? The steering wheel's not still there. Wow. Anyway, sheesh. Right, I know where I can get rid of this before it decides to empty where I don't want it to. Or shall I? I don't know. Why isn't this working? I genuinely don't know what's going on with this machine. Yes, I've got a full load, but it shouldn't mean anything. Actually, I'll tell you what. Oh my god. What the actual bloody hell is going on with this vehicle? Hurry up, I'm nearly done. Whatever. Shit me. Right, it's right there. There it is. Howdy doody. Right, we will park there. Might as well use you. Oh, engine not running. I knew that. Hold on. Ah. Bum. I don't need to be here. Oh, that's really annoying, actually. Or is it? Actually, no, it's not. No, it's fine. We're good. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. Yep, what he said. Actually, I mean, while I'm here, it's only steel beams, isn't it? Yeah, he's going to be fine. It's pipes that take up the room, isn't it? Right, okay, let's get you out of the way. Let's put you safely so the AI vehicles don't drive into you or try and drive through you, because that's what they do. Yeah, I'll get 10 beams on there. I don't know what I was thinking. I genuinely don't know what I was thinking. Should be 10. I wasn't looking at the box. Sorry, I thought it was going to turn up in that one. Get out of the way, coming through. Yeah, oh my goodness. What was I thinking? Why on earth did I think I was going to need the bigger vehicle? What are you like? Idiot. What a numpty. So who... Alright, okay, just out of interest, again, in encouraging you to comment, who has been watching the trailers and stuff like that of random shit going on and has seen the Spaceballs the Movie 2 trailer? And are you interested, and are you of the same age as I am, e.g. 12, and are extremely excited for this film to come out? And do you remember the original? Apparently it's like didn't they say it was like 40 years ago? See, that fucking depressing. That is really depressing. But it's so good. And weirdly, I actually watched. I watched it again not that long ago. I can't remember when it was, but yeah, don't even know why. I just wanted. Oh, are you? Wow. Yeah. I just wanted to watch something funny and silly, but of my kind of funny, silly humour, and it turns out that Mel Brooks is my funny, silly kind of humour, whereas I really struggle with a lot of the modern day humour. I don't know, it just seems extremely lacking in what I would class as, well, humour. It's weird. Am I not? I'm not the only one, surely. I cannot be the just right. Sort this out. No. You fucking, thank you. Yeah, I can't be the only one that is struggling with the humour in today's movies and TV shows in general. I can't be. There's just, I don't know. It's just weird. It's, to me, it's almost like it's trying, whoever writes the comedy nowadays, it's like they're trying too hard to be funny, but at the same time they want to be edgy and they want to be current and whatever, you know what I mean, but they don't want to offend anybody whilst doing it. I'm sorry, but that's the whole fucking point of comedy. You know, if you can't laugh at somebody's misfortune or whatever, then you're clearly in the wrong place. Yeah, oh shoot, okay, you're clearly not a person that should be watching anything to do with comedy, you know. If you know what I mean, if you're into that kind of comedy, like stand-up comedy and stuff, where they, you know, but I genuinely struggle, especially on the TV and the films, with the level, you know, the kind of comedy that is being put out then at the moment. I tried watching, don't get me wrong, I will carry on watching it, probably. The Fubar, yeah, the second series. And it's like, I know it's not meant to be serious. I know it is an absolute piss take of what's going on. Of everything, including itself, right? And for that, I applaud it. And there are some bits in it that do make me chuckle. You know, and there's some quite good one-liners every now and again. But at the same time, there has been moments in, I've only watched 2, maybe 3 episodes so far. There's been moments in it, and it's like, what the dance scene. If you've watched it, yeah, comment. Let me know if I'm overthinking this or not. But there's a scene in it where Schwarzenegger and I can never remember her name, and for that I apologise, but we just call her Trinity because if you know, you know. Carrie-Anne Moss, is that right? What's going on? There we go. Thank you. They have this like weird tango dance going on in the hotel room, and it's like, what the? It's just stupid. It's not even funny. You know what I mean? That to me is not comedy. That was just stupid and weird. And even my wife was like, what the fucking hell is going on here? Why is this? You know, it was this whole thing, yeah, this whole like part of the show was just them doing this stupid dance thing. And it was just, yeah, that I don't get that at all. But then they throw in a really funny little bit where she has a knife and she throws it behind her and it just goes in between, you know, goes into the crotch on the painting. That's classic comedy. That's funny, you know, and it is funny. It was funny. It made me lol. And I'm 50. I lolled. I didn't. I chuckled. But yeah, there's just, and I think it was even in the first episode where the you've got the blonde woman again. I don't know if by now, if you've been following me by now, you should know that one of my issues mentally is that the total and utter lack of ability to retain people's names. So anyway, so you've got the blonde curly haired lady in the house, and she starts doing this again, I air quotes, sexy dance with the male guy. And yes, it was meant to be silly, yeah, I understand that, but it was like it went too far in the stupidness, you know. It went from silly to just stupid. I actually felt uncomfortable at one point, I was like, yeah, I'm bored of this now. Can you just crack on and move? And then when he joins in as well, it's like, no. So it's that childish, puerile, weird, pointless kind of comedy that I genuinely do not understand. I just don't get it. Don't get it. And I make absolutely no apologies. How the hell am I going to get to that? Okay. Apologies in that fact that I just don't get it. You know, it's not for everybody. And that's the whole point. Bit like I was going on about artwork in the previous video. You know, things. You were lucky. You know, there are some people who enjoy certain artwork, and other people look at it and go, "What the heck is that?" You know what I mean? It's the same with comedy, and I totally and utterly understand that, and I do. I'm not slagging anything off. I'm just saying I don't get it. It's that simple. You know. So yeah, I'd be intrigued to know. Oh, hello. Oh, I thought that was a new toy. Huh? All of this just to get some toys. I'd imagine there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. Dun dun dun. Conspiracy theory.
This order's coming right from the top. The drilling machine that you recovered from LaRoe's quarry, we need you to deliver it to the port. And a drilling machine from the lava quarry to the railway station. There's also other mining supplies for both locations. But you can plot a route for our trucks to deliver them. I know, that's a lot of hassle in drilling machines. Expensive ones too. So be careful with them.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, so like I said, that I was just saying, you know, I just don't understand it. Maybe it's just my age. And yet maybe people today look at things like sorry, I'm trying to find where I've got to go with this stuff. What? Oh my god, there's loads of shit flashing around on the map. Right, let's just choose one. Right, so that's that one. That one? Deliver object. Track. Right, we'll go and grab that, and while we're doing it, then we can look at which route we've got to go with it. Wow. Am I going to be able to... Do you reckon I'll be allowed to put a bridge across there? What are the odds? What do you reckon? Nah. So I'm thinking from there, cut through the unknown to there, or even to there. But you're limited to 20, aren't you? You know what, let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh and see if it will. Yeah, forget what I was saying, because I already have. This is far more important. Right, so we're going there. That's interesting. 14, 15, 16. So maximum of 15. I thought it was 20. Maximum section. Oh, hold on. Right. Maximum angle 15. Maximum sections 20 for a wide. Maybe. I am intrigued to know if this would work, because apparently it appears. Because the concrete slabs is right there, look. New mission. Side mission. Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's get you back to that one. Yes. What was I on about anyway? Oh yeah, the fact that I don't understand the today's comedy, but I enjoy things like the Mel Brooks stuff. So you can guarantee that the kids today probably find a lot of the Mel Brooks stuff not funny. They don't understand it, and it's probably extremely offensive to them. Do you know what I mean? So because I've seen it a few times with well, easy governor, let's just get a load out. That'll do. Yeah, I've seen some videos which made me chuckle where they're on about Blazing Saddles is being re-released for the modern audience, and it's now 30 seconds long. You know what I mean? It's like the opening sequence, the closing sequence. That's it. The rest of the film would just not be appropriate for today's audience, which is hilarious and sadly very, very true. So it's going to be very I mean, I must admit the Blazing Saddles was properly hardcore at times. You know, some of the things, it's like when the sheriff is making his way into the town and you've got somebody on the top of the wall watching them heading towards you, but I think it's the church bell keeps going off or something, and it's like, the sheriffs are near. The sheriff's coming. No, the sheriffs are near. It's nowadays, honestly, when you think about it nowadays, it's like, that's awful, but it's funny. You know, it really is. Whereas, Spaceballs, there was none of that. It didn't need to be. It was just, let's just take the piss out of every single sci-fi film going at that time. So you had Star Trek and Star Wars mainly, and it was brilliant, and it was perfectly done, and it was just so utterly brilliant. So yeah, I don't see why they would need to change any of that format for the new one to try and fit in with this woke, don't want to offend anybody crap that today's media seems to be obsessed with, you know. And this is where we go back into the whole idea and the whole premise of comedy and free speech and everything else. You know, if you find comedy or certain types of comedy offensive, you know, you might not understand it. Like I said, you know, I don't get a lot of the modern comedy. I just don't find it funny. Doesn't mean that other people find it, you know, feel the same way. But when you get these people, Jimmy Carr is a classic one. Yeah, a very, very talented stand-up, very dry, very typically British, witty kind of thing. But again, there's a lot of his stuff I don't enjoy. You know, he sometimes takes it a little bit too far. But at the same time, it's like he's proving a point. Yeah, he's proving that if you don't, because he quite often says about he'll have somebody and they're trying to be clever and they're trying to heckle him in the crowd, and it's like, because they don't or they find his stuff offensive, then don't watch him. You know what I mean? You're clearly in the wrong fucking place, then, you dick. Right, how many was that? How many do I need? 4 of 13. Wait, what? I delivered more than that, didn't I? Oh, crap. But do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's that simple. Just, if you find it, don't watch it. But it doesn't mean that other people won't find it funny and take it as it's meant to be, e.g. comedy. You know, you're not... It's like, I wonder how many people nowadays get offended by your mama competition kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because guarantee there probably will be. There's bound to be people out there now. If you were to do a televised your mama competition, how many of these woke idiots out there would be like, oh no, you can't put that on the telly because it's degrading to mums, or it's degrading to large people or short people or big, you know what I'm saying? The list is endless. But it's not, it's a fucking comedy thing. So yeah, enough. I'll shut up now. Everyone that's actually still watching is like, thank fuck for that. Yeah, sorry. That was a weird little random thing. But going back to how it began, I'm genuinely excited for Spaceballs 2. And to be honest, it was like, there was absolutely no need for it. You know, there was no need for all of the for it to be a sequel at the time. There was, you know, it was a standalone film, that was it, end of, and they did very well to stick with that, especially at the time when, like in the trailer for this new one, it shows you there's a, you know, all the on the list. It's like, so this film has come out, and then you've got this one which is a prequel of the sequel, but it's also a you know, it's this, and it's, yeah, very, very good. Bear with me. Okay, if you're watching this video, it means absolutely nothing to you, but I just had to stop and go off and do stuff. So, which is why I was in mid. That didn't land, did it? Do you know what? I don't care. But I've said it many, many times before. No, is where you know, I'm not fortunate enough to be in a position where I can do recordings and, you know, stuff without any external interruptions. It's called life, and I am extremely jealous. How many more have we got? 1, 2, another 4. Okay. No, no. Oh, good grief. Thank you. Anyway. Right, so this is an experiment that may or may not work. My last experiment, which I did off camera, I showed it off, oh dear, at the beginning of my previous video, so if you haven't watched that, go and watch that. If you haven't watched it, go and watch that, and you'll see what I'm on about, where basically I opened up the castle. It's one of the objectives. So yeah, I opened it up, and I did so using a bridge, or they classed it as a bridge, but it wasn't. It was a fucking ski ramp to get up to the top of the mountain, or to the the castle. So yes, and it worked. Weirdly, wasn't expecting it to. I was hoping it would, and it did. So I was pleasantly surprised. Now then, we may have a slight issue. No, actually, no, we shouldn't do. I mean, how many were there? I've got another 30 odd panels, haven't I? So it's just whether or not I am able to get this bridge to go all the way across or not. That's the big question, because there is a very large expanse of water between here and there, so kind of pushing me like, oh, there's more than I thought. Okay, I thought there was only 4 panels, there's 5. But I like this truck is good. I've noticed that there are mods now appearing in the mod section on this game, and which is extremely exciting. I haven't obviously downloaded any or any, you know, there's a couple. There's one that's like a full map, which sounds really cool, to be honest. But I want to just complete the base game first before I start dropping in mods and stuff. And then obviously by that time there will be more mods out. But yeah, it's very cool. I was hoping I'd shift that over, but obviously not. It's fine. Does it matter? Oh, yes it does. Oh, fuck now. Yeah, so I'm very happy that the mods are coming. I'm excited to see which ones I will find useful for my playstyle, and which ones I will enjoy and use a lot. And like vehicle wise especially, will there be anything that will make me like, that's going to make my life so much easier doing this game, and basically come back and redo the game, which I probably would actually, because it's like you play it through once and there's always that thing, isn't there, like, oh, you know, if only I knew before type thing. Well, it's fine. With this one, it's like, okay, so class it as one really big training exercise, and then you can come back and do it again, and you either do it faster or more streamlined, or you just go all out and just pave everything. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Right, okay, so because I haven't driven over there, annoyingly, the fog is still there. Fog in the town is on main, not on main. Oh, whoa, wait, what now? Sorry, what trophy was that? Oh, look at all these hidden trophies, ridiculous. As you can see, I haven't even looked at the trophies on this one at all, and I haven't actually bothered, because I've just enjoyed playing the game. And to me, that's always a good sign for any game that I wish to play. There's no way. I barely managed to cut that. There's no way it's going to let me build another bridge. Even if it's there. You know what I mean? Oh. you. Oh. So I'm not being funny, but that looks shallow. But it's not, because I've tried to go across it. Oh, did I go across there or did I go across here? No, I went across here. Huh. So I need another 15 for that one. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Shit. Should have done. Oh, man. Didn't think that through, did you? You could have gone there, then you just drive up and over, and then drop it through there. Okay. Yeah, delete bridge. Crap. Yes, I know, I've just wasted all that. Like I said, it was a training exercise. Didn't actually think it would work anyway. There you go. Oh. Oh. Got excited then. So we have one there. And then... one there, and then basically just I could drop a road there, couldn't I? So how many is that? Wow, 14 and 6. So 20 in total. That's fine. Get this one done fast. Yeah. Like I said, it was a trial, it was an experiment, and it's one that appears to have worked, or will work. Which is very exciting. How are we doing? Sorry. Well, like I said, I have things going on in background. I'm baking bread today. Very of me. Right, there we go. It's annoying that I can only do, well, I can do more. Right, so was it 5 of the next one? No, yes, new. So anyway, I was saying about mods and going over and replaying this game again using your now gained knowledge, so you know you can do things better. Come on, you bugger. There it is. And that's exactly what I would do. And it's like this building of the bridge thing, I would actually do it quite early on, now that I know it's a thing. And it's weird because when I think I did it off camera again, but I went for a little explore just to see if I would open up that area and to see what is under all that cloud, and it was like, I can't believe that there was no facility, no area that would say, you know, there was a bridge here or build a bridge here kind of thing, because it makes perfect sense. So it's almost like a hidden. Let's push me luck. I don't even know how many I've got on there now. Is that 5? This will be 6, won't it? Yeah, I think we'll call it a day there. Why? What? Oh my god. I don't understand when it says, oh, you can't fold the crane up. Why the hell not? What's wrong with it? I mean, yes, I wasted quite a few concrete slabs. Wait, what? No, where, no, who? Oh, they came back. It came back. They came back. They came back. How did I... Oh, because I transported over, didn't I? I didn't even look. Oh my god, they came back. I honestly thought that by deleting the bridge, I had basically binned off all that concrete, you know, which I was willing to sacrifice. I was willing to make that choice. Holy moly. That is very cool. Wow. Okay. No, let's just... Ugh. Didn't want that. Right. Fold the crane. You still... Fine. Wow. That'll need filling in, but that's fine. That's very cool. People, that is amazing. Right, let's hope. Eesh. Come on, Gaily boy. Let's go. Yeah, man. yeah, I will probably surface that bit. Holy moly. I genuinely thought I was just going to have to sacrifice that concrete. You know, because it's the way it is. But apparently not. That's really... I'm very happy with that. Sad, aren't I? So fucking sad. I mean, yes, all this is just... They're like, oh, so we can get our trucks to deliver it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's like, well, just... You don't need to... Thingy. Are you kidding me? But again, this is a test thing, so thank you. No. Oh, wow. That was... Still can't believe they all came back. Or even if it's like most of them. You know what I mean? That's still really cool. And really bloody helpful. And good to know. Because it's like, if I cock up, in my head, it's like, right, okay, I want to build a bridge, but if I cock it up, then I'm going to end up wasting concrete, which technically could be a vital resource that I may not have a lot of. No, don't do that. But it turns out that it will actually give you some of the slabs back, which is awesome. Alright, how much are we pushing on that? There's only 2 slabs there. Ugh. But I'm just acutely aware of the terrain that I have to go over. Bollocks. What are we on? Yeah. Oh! Oh, you didn't do it the last time, you fecker. Oh, and you can lock the crane away. Go figure. Oh. Okay. Slowly does it. Told you this is one of the. It is just such a cool truck, honestly. It's crazy how good this vehicle is, to be honest. You know, flatbed cargo with crane, off-road capabilities. Jeez, how many more do I need? Really? Another 4? Okay. Where required 10 of 14. Huh? Hold on, I'm confused. No, right. 10 of 14, so I only need 4. Right. Yes. Bugger me. Right, sorry. I need to go and check on something. I need to go and check on my loaf. See how it's doing. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to pause and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back again. Yes, as I was saying, I had to go, and I know obviously for you guys there was no pause whatsoever. Be like a no-legged dog. Oh, that's an awful job. Okay, but yeah, I'm in the midst of there it is. Yeah, I'm in the midst of. Nope. Ah, there it is. Sorry, my camera was being a git. Yes, I am in the midst of making a loaf. But I'm also experimenting in doing some boiger buns at the same time. Not that you need to know, but you know. It's because I'm on it. Here we go. Yeah. So my dog is. I want to go out again, even though she's literally just come back. She's been absolute balls ache lately. Really, really annoying. Ordinarily, on a nice day like this, it would be fantastic to leave the door open so she can just come and go as she pleases. But, unfortunately, we have a... Are you taking the piss? What's wrong with the... yeah, we've got a Bengal cat who is an indoor cat. Although try telling him that, and I just, especially where I live, and I've probably said this before, there's no way I would trust him being out unsupervised in this neighbourhood. He would either get run over on a road, because they're not the sharpest tools in the shed at times. It's weird. Or he will potentially wander into somebody else's path and they'll be like, my God, you're a good looking cat. I'll have you, thank you very much. And that's it. You know what I mean? He be gone. So, and yes, that is how little trust I have in my community, my neighbours. Yay, joy. But that's life nowadays, isn't it? It's amazing how fast things can turn. But yeah, that's why I can't open the door for the dog and leave it open. Because the cat will escape. is she doing? No, you're not. You've just come in. Nope. Right. If this works, which obviously it's going to, I am going to go and I'm going to need to have to get the stump muncher. I love calling it that. It's funny. Two seconds. I caved. I had to let the bloody thing out. She was lying there whining. Literally, she's just been out. Nightmare animal. She's a beagle, and I'm 100% convinced. Ooh, that looks wetter than I thought it was. Oh yeah, I was just going to resurface it, wasn't I? I was going to... Hold on a second. I could cut through there actually, couldn't I? Rather than go all the way around. Or you could just dump a load of shit and do that. Yeah, do that. Okay, right, fine. That's cool. Yeah, she's a beagle, and I'm 100% convinced she's supposed to be a pedigree beagle. They lied. I don't care what anyone says. And I'm 100% convinced that she's got some kind of husky breed in her somewhere, because she sheds more than any other dog I have ever had the misfortune of being associated with. You see in videos and stuff like that of people combing and grooming their huskies, and some like the long-haired Alsatians and stuff like that, but mainly the huskies. And it's like they've just basically produced a second animal, a second dog out of the thing. Well, that's why you're down there. There's no way I'm picking that up with this. Oh, apologies for not having the belief in this vehicle. Again, it just... It's just so good. Anyway, yes, Beagle, she sheds constantly, and I don't just mean, she's like the occasional look, I need you to drop your ass down, because that weird end on the front is not helping. So she basically she sheds permanently, and normally, like all the other dogs that I've ever owned, all the dogs I've personally owned, I've had in my family, I've worked with, everything, right? They've all just shed once or twice a year, depending on the breed, right? This thing, it literally is permanent shedding. You could sit there all day and just brush her if she lets you, but she doesn't. She's a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I've never in my entire life of owning dogs known an animal to dispose of the amount of hair that this thing does. It is ridiculous. It literally is one of those kind of things. It's like, if you didn't see it for yourself, you probably wouldn't believe it, and you'd think that people are, we are being over dramatic and we're exaggerating. And there it is. Because now it wants to come back in again. I'm not even going to bother pausing it this time. Cat, you're not going out. Dog, you're coming in. Hurry up. No, you're not going out. Indoor cat. Sheesh. If the feline gets out, it'll be a catastrophe. Oh, 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 oh. Right, let's at least get this thing. Have I come through? No, that's right. Oh, did you see the way the tree was bending then? That was impressive. Oh, crap. Come on, sweetie. Oh. Honestly. That's the cat annoying the dog, because that's what he does. That's his favourite pastime. Ouch. Ugh. Please do. There you go. Oof, that is quite sharp, isn't it? That's fine. We can grade that out. Okay. So yeah, that will be an issue. Like I said, that's why I need to get the stump muncher in. Get rid of that thing. And that one. Chuck a load of sand down. And then, yeah. Potentially, we could be good to go. And like I said, I know it's probably only like one convoy of vehicles to take one lot of stuff over, but I don't know. Where have I got to go with this thing anyway? Oh my god. Do you know what? I haven't even... What? Oh no, you weren't allowed out. You know we let you out. You know we sit in the garden and we go out and that's it. But we don't do it now, do we? We do it later. Don't look at me like that. Right, so we gotta go there. He's sulking. He is literally sulking. It's hilarious. I need to go and check on my yeah, so I'm doing burger buns as an experiment because I've never done them. Well, I said burger buns, they're just buns, but they are going to have burgers in them. No, I'm not going to go fancy. I'm not going to put sesame seeds or any of that malarkey on top of them. They are literally rolls. That's it. They're just little, hopefully little-ish, but big enough to hold the burger. And I've taken them from my main dough pile that I'm using to make my normal loaf. So I've not done this before. It's very simple in principle because you just do, you know, but my issue is my timings might now be completely out because these buns aren't going to take as long to prove and rise as my loaf. Am I going the right way? Yeah, thought it was. Sheesh. Yeah, so they're not going to take as long, obviously, because they're tiny compared to the loaf. So I may have ballsed up in that I've put them all in the oven at the same time to prove. But now I'm going to have to take the buns out. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what to do, and I've screwed up here as well. Shit. Bollocks. Oh, can I cut through here? Okay. Wait, what? That's not what this is. Oh, I'm confused. Recover the drilling equipment from the northern mine and deliver it. Yeah. Huh? Hold on. No. Bollocks. I've Right. It's not too far from the railway station. Excuse me? So your mission is to bring it there. Oh. Really? Bollocks. Set up a route from the salt mine entrance to the nearby loading station. Is she taking the piss? How the hell is that nearby? Right. It's not too far from the railway station. That's the railway station. Again, is she taking the piss? Bollocks. Okay, I'm going to come off this then because I cocked up. I've majorly screwed up, which means it'll be another video, and that's because I was trying to concentrate on other things. My bad. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word. We're a family. Yeah, I cocked up, I ballsed up. So next video, let's unballs and uncock things up to do it. We'll do it together. Want to do it together? Alright, okay, I'm out of here. Thank you. Love you. Bye.